So one way to fool your holiday cacti is to place the plant in a dark. Hello plant lovers, how are you today? This is your Plant Tribe Divas and welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, please don't forget to please subscribe and hit that bell button, and so you will be notified every time I download a new video. So today our diva is the holiday cacti. So we're going to talk about Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter cacti. And the one I have here is actually a Thanksgiving cactus. And I got this 3 weeks ago, or I think before Thanksgiving. And she used to have a bunch of flowers, but right now she only have this much. So I just put her in the terracotta pot and I put a little accent here. So that's it, and I will talk about the holiday cacti for this video. Thank you, and I hope you will stay. Did you know that cactus is a symbol of unconditional and maternal love? In Native American cultures, they believe that cactus represents warmth, protection, and motherly love because this particular plant or particular species can survive in harsh conditions like extremely hot or extremely cold, and they can survive in that conditions for a long time. And a motherly love, because a mother's love is strong and enduring, just like a cactus. And as I have mentioned earlier, holiday cacti is divided into 3 varieties, and these are Thanksgiving cactus, Christmas cactus, and the Easter cactus. And you might be wondering why they are given these particular names. That is because their flowers bloom around this particular holidays, which is Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter time. These 3 plants are actually native to Brazil, and they usually grow from trees, or they are also known as epiphytes, or in other words, they called it air plant. It's a plant or a type of plant that grows upon another plant or object, not because they're being parasite, but because they want a physical support from particular plant. The Thanksgiving cactus is a genus of Schlumbergera truncata, and you can tell the difference between Christmas cactus and the Thanksgiving cactus because of the shape of its leaves. So the leaf segments of the holiday cacti are called pheloclades because the leaf structures are flattened and they resemble into a leaf-like branches. So the pheloclades of this Thanksgiving plant or cactus are serrated or tooth-like with the pointy spines with at least 2 to 4 on each side. And this is why the succulent are referred to as crab claw cactus, or sometimes they call it or known as lobster cactus because of the pointy spines on each side. The flowers of the Thanksgiving cactus are produced from the tips or from where the leaf segments join, and it's pretty much the same with the other holiday cacti. And if you notice, they resemble into a long tube or appearing as if a flower within a flower. So the flowers of the Thanksgiving cactus come in a range of colors, and mostly they're pastels, including red, pink, peach, purple, orange, or white. So the Thanksgiving cactus flower blooms between the middle of November to late December and occasionally in January. Christmas cactus has a scientific name, Schlumbergera burgessii. The plant lives for a very long time, and many said it can live for at least 100 years or so. So the leaves of the Christmas cactus have a more rounded and scalloped edge. So when you look at the picture right there, it's pretty much different than the Thanksgiving cactus. And the tip of each segment is slightly curved, but sometimes they almost look like a straight across. Okay, so the Christmas cactus flower blooms from late November through early February, and don't be surprised if you also see blooms between March and May, because that is pretty normal. It is also noticeable that the leaves of the Christmas cactus plants drop down. So the plants, I believe, work best in a hanging basket. The flowers of the Christmas cactus are typically red, white, or sometimes yellow. And of course, our last but not least holiday cacti is called Easter cactus, or the scientific name is Hetiera gertneri. These succulents have leaves with small bristles and a thick ridge on one side. Easter cactus, of course, normally blooms in the spring in April and May. And it sometimes blooms once again in the fall around Halloween. What I really like about this particular cactus is that the flower itself, when you look at the flower, it looks like a hula dancer's skirt. Among the holiday cacti, this one, however, is the most difficult one to grow and care for. It cannot be overly watered, and it also cannot be underwatered. And if it's just a little too dry, it will shed its filoclades. So if you're hoping to get blooms in time for Thanksgiving or Christmas or before Easter, you have to begin temperature treatments several weeks before. So you have to fool your plants. Fooling your plants actually works. So your plant will need 12 to 14 hours of total darkness along with cool nighttime temperatures of 60 to 65 Fahrenheit for about 3 to 4 weeks in order for buds to form. So I will be showing you a video on how I did it to my own Thanksgiving cactus. So one way to fool your holiday cacti is to place the plant in a dark area. Like in my case, I put her in my bathroom from 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. or at least 12 to 14 hours of total darkness. Or you can cover the plant with a large paper bag in the same time frame. And once you see buds, you can resume normal lighting, but you have to keep the plants cool all the time. So all of the holiday cacti need to be watered regularly, as they are not drought resistant like regular cacti or other succulent species. So when the plants are growing, they actually need to be watered whenever the surface of the soil is dry. You can just stick your finger, at least 1/3 of an inch is dry, then that's the time that you water your plant. They should not, however, be sitting in the water. So just make sure that the pots drain properly. Another thing that you should remember is that they also enter a dormant period. And you will know because that is after the cacti flower. And during that time, you can only water less. But remember I said the Easter cactus especially, they need this period of relative dryness. So once you see new growth, however, you need to start watering again. So from now on, whenever you feel devastated, hopeless, alone, think about how cacti plants can survive in harsh conditions, and they become a symbol of unconditional and maternal love. So I hope you learned something from today's video, because holiday cacti are a truly beautiful and a festive way to celebrate, especially in this Christmas season, and definitely will bring joy and color to our home. So there you have it, plant lovers, another educational video for all of you, and I hope you will share it with your kids, grandkids, friends, family, or maybe your loved ones. Until then, plant lovers, may you be happy, may you be well, may you be safe, may you be peaceful, and may the Holy Spirit continue to protect you and your loved ones today and always. Again, I'll talk to you later, and thank you for watching my video.